Yo, what is going on, you guys? And today we are going to be talking about the evolution of this track. And pretty much the way that this track originally started was with this jump right here. And from there, we just continuously kept progressing on building more jumps and with our skill level, because me and the boys, we were basically just starting off with something like this, except for Nate and Mike. They were doing stuff like this before, but up at bike parks. Well, I shouldn't really say bike parks, just like skate parks and that. They were able to do pretty good with that, so they had a lot of skill with stuff like this. But for everyone else who ended up coming up to this track, they were basically just starting out, besides for like riding a bike and that, and up and down the hills, and you get the gist. It's pretty much really basic stuff. And then obviously the older guy, Rob, he used to ride a lot before. I'm not 100% sure if he was comfortable with stuff like this before, but he's been riding here for the past couple of years that we've had it built up, and he's been progressing a lot. Same with everybody else who comes up. Everyone just continuously keeps progressing a lot as the years go by, and everyone who comes up here always has lots of fun with the jumps. Now, for what they are in here, they are pretty low and not as what it is right now. Everything is super big, concreted up, and you pretty much need mostly skill in order to hit these anymore. Before, you could just fly up the jump and you'd make it, and if you wouldn't make it, you could still basically make it up next run if you just pedal a lot. Over time, we kept adding even more and more jumps. I think we have about like 10 jumps at this time, and they're just going to keep coming up. And same with the height wise, they just keep building up higher and higher. And then as the jumps kept on increasing up higher and higher, we also pushed ourselves to jump higher and higher, even without the landing that was necessary to help our bikes. We basically landed all on just flat ground, and over time it does hurt a little bit constantly. And with that also of us pushing ourselves, is we started to do tricks off these jumps. Nothing too big, but we wanted to spice it up a little bit because it gets the adrenaline running, and it becomes a lot of fun when you start to master these tricks. And the crazy part about this is, for every kid who does come up to this bike park thing, is this is the closest one for everybody within like an hour plus away drive. So that's a complete bonus for this place. And it's not like a trail either, it's just jumps. And there is trails, obviously, you can find out here and there, like quads and dirt bikes ride on that, but definitely not as fun as this is. And there's obviously a lot of maintenance that comes into with this place, and a lot of building and time and effort, and every day basically gets cleaned up. There's always the rainstorms that valleys out into puddles and that we have to fix up, but it don't take that much time, and in the long run it always becomes worth it, because then we can ride as much as we want and do whatever we want with the track. And we've also had this track out for the past 2 years, so that just gets about a gist of how much we have been riding. We don't ride every single day. We would love to, but there's always times when it's raining out, it's super cold, or there's just snow on the ground, or there's just days that we want to do something else. But we always have the track in mind of riding here. And yeah, that's basically all I had to say about the track, and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of these clips here. Going all the way up to the end of the video is the more up-to-date track.